Good evening, everybody. I don't even know if you're going to be able to hear me because it is so windy. I'm kind of hiding behind the little apartment buildings here. RV's right there. And old Rusty Russ is right there. See the trees behind me? It's crazy windy, So, see my motorcycle cover. I'll show you how windy it is. See it right there. Where is the motorcycle cover? There it is. So I'm kind of hiding over here in this little pocket, hoping the wind's not too bad. But today is my day off. Yesterday I completed day 5 of the potato harvest. Didn't really, it was like a really super crazy day. They sent all the trucks to me. So I had I think 9 trucks, 10 trucks coming to me. So I didn't have time to do nothing to even worry about, trying to record anything. But anywho, yesterday was day 5, got it done. Another easy day. It's pretty easy, That sounds like it's been a lot of work, but I don't do a whole lot as far as general labor. It's just, standing out there all day and in kind of a dusty environment. That'd be the only bad thing about it. But anyway, that's done and over with. Like I said, today's my day off. So today I've been taking it easy. Did my laundry. The farmer here where I stay has a laundry room I can use, has a washer and dryer. So, that's another great plus. Got my laundry done, did some cleaning in the RV, and now me and Russ is, boom. That's what we're doing all day, just laying around taking it easy. Hang on, I just go show you the laundry room. It's nothing fancy, but I'll show you what it is. So this is the front half of the apartment building, and this is the little laundry room. Now this is a laundry / storage room. Old Russ trying to peek in. But you have 2 washers and 2 dryers. And again, it's kind of a storage room too. So, it's not the fanciest thing, but hey, I don't have to go laundromat, deal with crazy customers and crying kids and alcoholics and, well, no, I shouldn't be saying stuff like that. It's not like I'm judging people, but you know how laundromats are. They're just chaotic. And I'm just thankful I don't have to go to one. So yeah, I just get my laundry done right here. Pretty easy, and I really like it. So now we're inside one of the apartments that they provide. There's actually 2. There's this one, and there's one on the other side of that wall. If you know what a duplex is, that's pretty much what this is. But this is the front door, obviously. Now this thing ain't furnished. You get a kitchen table, but yeah, it's not furnished or anything. You kind of use your own supplies. They just allow you to stay in here if you want to. But it has a full kitchen with the refrigerator. And again, no one's using this apartment, so it's kind of like storage. But this is a bedroom, which looks like they're storing a bunch of stuff in it right now. Here's a bedroom. And you can see the front of the RV through the window. So, I'm parked right beside it. Has another bedroom. Again, you can see my RV. And it looks like they're storing some beds in here. There's another bedroom. Here's a bathroom with a shower. And then another bathroom, which, we're not going to go in there. We've all seen bathrooms. But I do come in here and use this shower. So, I use that. But if you wanted to, you have the option to stay in here. And like I said, there's one on the other side of this wall right here. There's one on the other side. It's pretty much the same thing. Super nice. It don't cost you nothing. As long as you're here working, doing the job, you can stay here in this apartment for free. It has electric heat, and, everything you need. Full little kitchen here. So, actually, if the seasonal workers can stay here, but if you work on this farm full time, they also, you can live here in this apartment. Last year, they had somebody living in the other one. I don't know where they're at this year. I haven't seen them. They're not here now, but yeah, they was living over there. So I guess if you worked here full time, you kind of need a place to stay. This would be an option, but it's mainly for seasonal workers. That's one reason there's so many bedrooms. Last year there was no one using this apartment, so again, I just stayed in the RV, but I'd go use a shower, and we did some cooking in here. But I think if you had I don't know, say there's 2 or 3 people, seasonal workers, and if they all wanted to stay here, you have the option of having your own room, something like that. Anywho, I'm the only one here. Well, I'm not the only one here. Let me back up. I was trying to, that come out wrong. I'm the only seasonal worker this year. The rest of them are pretty much full-time employees. Now, they don't work the whole year because there's not enough work to do, but they're employed by the farmer full-time. So, they work during the harvest and during the spring, and then they kind of get the summer off. So I'm the only actual seasonal worker, the one that comes in for the harvest and then, stays here a couple weeks and then leaves. All right, now, I had a couple of you ask, how do you find these potato jobs? Well, that one's a hard one to answer. Well, not really. Really, it's not hard to answer. I actually got this job through Felicia. She actually found this job, so I'm not going to steal it from her. She introduced me to him or brought me here, so that's kind of how I got this one. But really, the only advice I can give, now before anybody asks, I can go ahead and tell you this farm's not really hiring. They're very small, and they pretty much use the same people every year. I just got lucky, and the year that I showed up, they kind of needed someone, so I kind of got lucky, so I was available to come back this year. But the only advice I can give on finding a potato job is just go visit these farmers or call them and tell them, hey, I travel full time or whatever. You don't have to give your life story, but kind of let them know that you're available to move around and you would be in the area during harvest, the time they would actually need you. You're self-sufficient, you don't really need anything. Don't ask them, don't just right off the bat ask them, hey, can I plug in to electricity on your house and use your water? Don't ask all that. They'll usually, more than likely, they'll offer you that. Just tell them, really all the, only thing you need is a place to park your RV, somewhere on the farm, or sometimes you might be out by the barn or where the equipment's at. You're not always going to be right in the farmer's backyard. Like me here, I'm not in the farmer's backyard. I'm parked right on the farm where the equipment and the workshop and all that is. But it's still, it's still pretty nice. It's still a grassy area. I'm not right against the shop or the equipment, anything like that. But as you've seen the videos, it's just right across the field from me, so I'm pretty close to it. But usually when all that noise and activity is going on, I'm at work myself, so it don't bother me. And then by the time I get off, most of them people is, they're getting off work at the same time because we're all working together as a team, so it all quietens down over there. So it's really nice right here. And that may not be the case for you, for the farm that you might go to, but you got to keep in mind, you're not going to a luxury resort, or you're not going, to the Hilton or a private beach. You're going to a place to work and an actual working farm. So you can't expect, luxury, the best of the best. You just expect to have a place to park and kind of a quiet place to sleep at night. So that's really the only expectations you should have, really, as far as going to a job. Some people get confused on that. They'll pass up a job or get upset because they don't have luxurious accommodations. Well, you're not there on vacation, you're there to work. But anywho, that's not the point we was getting at. But the way to find them, the only way I can say is just call your farmers and kind of give them a brief description of who you are and what you're doing and qualifications you might have, things you know how to do, equipment, so forth. Sell yourself to them just like you would any other job. But as far as a list on the internet or like work temp service, I don't think they don't use them kind of folks. Most of them go by word of mouth. So anyway, that's the only advice I have on that. Someone asked me what it paid. Now that's going to vary from farm to farm. I can't really answer that. I can tell you what I get. I've actually got a raise this year. Last year I got $15 an hour. This year I'm getting $18 an hour. So yeah, that's a pretty good jump. So the money's pretty good. We work anywhere from 8 to 12 hours. Like one day I work 14. It's just based, it's farm. It's based on when the job gets done. You get on this particular farm, I can't speak for all of them, but on this particular farm, you just get straight pay. You don't get time and a half, double time. You don't get all that. But so don't, some places might do that. I don't know. I can't speak for other places. I'm just speaking for this one. But it's still pretty good money considering the work is fairly easy. I mean, as far as actual labor goes, I don't do nothing. I pull a few switches, push a couple of buttons. Might have to raise my hand every now and then to get their attention. That's about it. I don't really do anything labor intensive, so I'm not expecting top-notch, pay as far as a real labor intensive job. Some of them have little kickbacks, or perks, or whatever you want to call it. Like this one has apartments you can stay in if you choose to. I prefer to be in my little RV. I like it. I'm comfortable in here. So it has a little small laundry room, which I use. I used it today. That's a really, as far as me, that's a really high on the ladder perk. I mean, that really means a lot to me. I don't have to drive into a town. I mean, there's a couple of towns here pretty close, 20 something miles, but still, I don't have to unhook my RV, everything, and drive to that town and deal with the laundromat, and you know the whole story on them places. I can't stand laundromats. But anywho, yeah, back to the point that laundromat or that laundry room is really huge for me. I really appreciate having that. Now again, other farms might not offer that. I can't speak for other farms. I don't know, because they're run different by different families, and everything's going to be different. But as far as answering the question is, I can't really answer pay, because again, they're all different. I don't know. I'm just basing on this one. And as far as getting one of these jobs, and just knock on doors. That's all I can say. Call them. Excuse me, I get the hiccups. But if you happen to run across one of the farmers, or just look them up online, most of them are, you can Google them because they're pretty big farms. So just look them up, give them a call, kind of explain, what you're doing, and that you'll be in the area and you're available to move around, whatever. And don't expect them all to say yes. Some of them's going to say no. Probably if you call 10 of them, 7 of them might say no, but there's going to be a couple that's going to say yeah. So anyway, yeah, I hope that answers the questions on that. And I think I'm going to end this little video here, keep it pretty short. There's old Rusty Russ. I just brought him in. I don't know why he's huffing and puffing for. It's only 68 degrees in here. It's nice and comfortable, got the windows open, but he's been outside running around, rolling around in the grass. I'm hoping he enjoyed his day. I brought him in for a little bit. Gonna get ready to feed him and probably kick him back out the door, because once I go back to work, he'll be stuck in here. So I'm gonna keep him outside as much as I can. My little buddy there. But anywho, I think I'm gonna end this little video here. And until me old Russ sees you next time, God bless you.